Niño.
You in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Out right to jail right away.
Niño.
What kind of place is this?
Hello, Samarini, Geekling, Terra, or Proto. And you changed your name, and now I keep like, I went by the last part of your name. Why is my hand tracking not working? For so long, I'm like defaulting to Spectre, but now it's confusing because there's two Spectres. But hi, Proto, Mike, Geekling, Samarini, you're actually here. Hi. Leo, I saw you too. I think I got everybody. Hi. How's everyone's day going? Also, you guys are like floating. I need to fix that because it's set up to float due to the FF14 thing we were doing the last week. So if you listened to Logic before, I have not. What kind of artist is it? I saw you say album, so I'm assuming it's a music thing. Also, I need to fix this because you guys are floating and it looks really weird. But it is a catch-up day today, so we're good. Oh, whoa! Hold on. I just had a really cool idea. Whoa, hold on. I need a way to like tie in stream avatars to my OBS scenes because I bet I could like, hold on. What if I let you guys like walk along the table over here? What if you guys could walk along like the fireplace edge? That'd be cool. I don't know how well that would work though. He's a rapper that raps. He raps food. Also, what is what? What is this? Was this like a bit you were doing? No. In FF, we have a chat sensor. So like I was letting you guys climb on top of the chat sensor. But we're not in FF right now. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have this up. So I should probably get rid of this. Whoop. I should probably get rid of these. There we go. Now you guys are just at the bottom, causing havoc. Okay, that works. So we beat Dokapon yesterday. I did send Fat Telcat her games, so the giveaway prize has been given out. She should have her things, but Thanks for watching, everybody who was there for those. That was really fun. That was very hectic. That was it was great until the last chapter, and then it got really bad, and then really good again. Dokapon kind of turns into a slog near the end. I wasn't there for it. Into the people that were there. That was fun, though. We are in a nice little tiny club now of streamers who actually finished Dokapon. Because apparently most people don't finish the game. They get to the end and then they go, this is going to take too long. And they leave. And if anybody's curious, I actually checked the achievements today for Dokapon. And only 14% of people actually have like beaten the game and cleared the final story chapter. So we're part of that number. Hooray. We're part of that. So I'll take that. And 17.9%, so we'll round up to 18. 18% of people cleared chapter 7 and then gave up in a 4% like completion reduction. So 4% of people just bailed on the final chapter that made it to chapter 7. But that was fun. I don't know if we're ever going to do Dokapon again. At all. I don't know. Probably not. Probably going to do other things. Hopefully never. Y'all just beating the shit out of him. How else? I don't know how else we would be able to do it. That's understandable. You guys are insane. I know I keep saying it, but like seriously, big ups to Flem in particular. I say in particular because Shad and I collab a lot more. I'm on Shad's stream every Thursday and every Saturday morning. Granted, right now I'm not on Thursdays because of literal schedule conflicts. My classes overlap with his Thursday streams. But Flem had no other obligation other than the original, hey, I'm expecting this to be 3 streams maximum. And he stuck it through all, I want to say 9-10 sessions. I actually did the math on the week count we had in that Dokapon save. There were in total 639 turns that we took each. All through Dokapon. Oh, my bad. 623 turns. I just had to look. Flem's a saint. The vodka helped last stream. Go check out Flem. If you don't watch him, he makes good content. I doke it till she hops on my pond. There's a Mahjong joke in there somewhere, and I'm not smart enough to make it. I saw that message. Where did that message go? Did I miss it? Where did it go? Hello. Yesterday's stream was fun to watch and listen to as well. Hi, Jay Play. Welcome back. I'm glad you enjoyed stream yesterday. It was one of the like more spiraling collabs. Dokamon's really fun when you're drunk and not focusing on the time. Dokapon's fun, but I don't know how someone could sit down and play it all the way through in like 2 sessions. I feel like it's a heavily session-based game of... I think Flem said it 2 streams ago. It's like D&D. You play it in sessions, and I think it works best that way. It's fun though. It's really cool. I did find another Dokapon game called... Hold on. Dokapon Kingdom Wiki. I did find another Dokapon game that we can't play, sadly, because none of us speak Japanese. So it's not going to be possible.
This is the worst.
Not the worst. It's not. It's not the worst. Called Dokapon the World. It is a Japanese PS2 title. But apparently it's the same thing as Dokapon Kingdom Connect, except you are in the real world and you're taking over like countries and things. You play as little Monopoly pieces instead of like characters. They're little paper cutouts. I wish it was in English because it would be fun to maybe if we ever did decide to do Dokapon again.
It's not Dokapon the world. It's Dokapon. Zawara.
Zawadada. It'd be cool. Finally, the American dream. It'd be cool. If anyone's curious what it looks like, it's a little rough. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little rough. But this is Dokapon the world, so I don't know if we're ever gonna check out any other Dokapon games, but Dokapon's interesting. I was digging through the older games and they all kind of devolve a lot faster than you'd think they would. Which kind of blew my mind a little bit. I would expect Dokapon to be more polished. But I guess it's not. At all. Oh, man. All right. So tonight's going to be a bit of a catch-up night. Because I really want to finish Home Safety Hotline. I really, really, really want to finish Momo 5. So we're going to knock out Home Safety Hotline first, obviously, because it's on screen. And I think it'll be easiest to knock this out first. And then we can move on to Momo, because Momo is a stream for me kind of game. In which I don't expect everyone to be into it. Much like the Yomawari series. Those are games I'm just really in love with. And they're probably not the most exciting thing to watch. But reminded me of the Wii Monopoly game. Wait, which one? Aren't there like 5 Wii Monopoly games? Or am I wrong? How many Wii Monopoly games are there? Wait, isn't Fortune Street on the Wii? You guys were mentioning Fortune Street a lot. Yeah, Fortune Street is one. Oh, Fortune Street's like... Oh, yeah, it has Nintendo characters. Okay. It's like the Dragon Quest crossover, right? Maybe this would be fun. Maybe we should check out Fortune Street. The thing I want to do with like these, anything that's bigger than like Mario Party, I kind of want to, and I can't right now, but I would love to do more little like giveaways so you guys get to have some form of tension during the game so you can like bet on who you think is going to win. Because Mario Party is really short. I don't know how long Fortune Street would take. And Dokapon's really long. But like a nice middle ground would be very nice. I think a nice middle ground would be very, very fun. Of, you know, 3 streams until you know the victor, and then you can kind of, at the very start, have a little fun. Nintendo Dragon Quest, yeah. It's way better than It's a way better Monopoly. I like Monopoly. Monopoly's fun. I actually really love Monopoly. Monopoly is very, very fun. Another good board game that everyone doesn't know about for some reason is called Stratego. Stratego is really fun. I feel like I'm one of the very few people in real life that cares about Stratego. I love Stratego. More like a Dorkapon. Hi, Robin. Welcome in. Man, my mic is squeaky. I gotta lubricate this. Can you guys hear that? My mic arm is actually dying. I'm so sorry if you can hear my mic arm, by the way. I'm so sorry. It's having a rough month. It's having a very rough month. I feel like it's gonna snap in half. Y'all remember the family game night games? What? Family game night. Like the shovelware games? Yeah, these? Oh my god. The Hasbro games? Wait, no, that's the European cover art. Nobody's gonna know that. Hold on. I need like the man, this is really low quality, but it's the best we're gonna get, I think. These, this really low quality JPEG with Mr. Potato Head Connect 4, some Boggle. I remember playing Django on the Wii. That's about it in terms of these things. Some of these were actually like weirdly fun. Some of these were really well made. Most of them were shovelware. Some of those were really, really fun though. Man, I want a Nintendo Wii. I've been playing Earthbound because as anyone who's been on the last 4 streams has noticed, I can't stop talking about fucking Earthbound. Go play Earthbound. If you haven't played Earthbound, go check out Earthbound. It's so good. I feel like this is not related to Earthbound or Family Game, not at all. Just I do not understand the, how do I phrase this so it makes sense and I don't sound crazy? I do not understand the very strange hate and nostalgia-based dislike of some Nintendo consoles. I don't get the people that look back on the GameCube or the Wii, or I guess it's just really those two. Or I guess like the Game Boy Advance. Well, no, the Game Boy Advance doesn't really get hate. I guess it is just the Wii and the GameCube. And go, they weren't that good. Even some of the shovelware on the Wii was genuinely like a fun, good time. There were just something about the Wii's controls being motion controls led to even what should be garbage being engaging. The Wii gets hate. Not the Wii itself, but a lot of games on the Wii get hate. Mostly due to motion controls. And I don't get it because, yeah, motion controls are annoying. But a good example would be Twilight Princess, I guess. People would complain about the controls in Twilight Princess because you had to waggle the Wii remote. And I never saw that as a problem to just be holding my nunchuck and my Wii remote. And when I needed to attack something, just go. I never saw a problem with doing this. To just like hit an enemy. Like you just flick it once and Link would swing his sword in Twilight Princess. I never saw an issue with sitting there and just doing that. It felt more engaging than hitting a button. And I don't know. I'm also someone who likes gyro aiming. I think gyro aiming is so nice. Gyro aiming is better than a mouse. It's more natural and it's faster. There are comparisons online of gyro versus mouse versus infrared, and gyro is faster than all of them if you get better with it. If you get competent with it. My mom and I waited outside of Walmart for 18 hours in 2006 to get a Wii on release date. How old were you? I assume you were like 13 or something, because if so, your mom's fucking MVP. If your mom stood out there with you, fucking seal of approval. Good mom. I don't know what kind of seal of approval I'm giving. Gyro's a godsend in Splatoon. Oh yeah. I love it in I don't play multiplayer Nintendo games because the servers don't exist. I love gyro aiming in Skyward Sword HD. I really liked it in that. And there was another game I played a while back that had gyro aiming that was really good. But gyro aiming is so nice to get a quick correction in or jump to where I need to be to just analog stick the rest of the way. It's such a nice supplementary tool. It's literally a third analog stick. And I think that's what people don't understand when they internalize it, is gyro aiming is not you having to tilt the console to put yourself in an awkward situation. If you use it as a supplemental tool, you can use it as a small micro adjustment of just gently rotating whatever you're holding. Or the controller if you're using the Pro controller. I have a Switch Lite, so that's why I said tilt the console. But I don't know. Gyro aim gets a bad rap. Everything Nintendo does that is genuinely innovative and forward-looking, I feel like they get unnecessary hate for, and I never have understood it. Even as a kid, I didn't get it. Even as a kid, I was like, I want the GameCube over the Xbox. The GameCube is just cooler. I want the Wii over the Xbox 360. The Wii is just more interesting. It's gonna have a more engaging experience. And yes, I missed out on Halo because of that, but I got to play Call of Duty World at War using the best control scheme, and you can't change my mind. Aiming with the IR sensor, so good. Especially for that time. It was such a nice way to play that game. Maybe I'm crazy though. Maybe I'm just insane. Wii Sports Resort is the GOAT. I never played Resort a lot. I played a lot of Wii Sports, just the base one. I didn't get Resort because being super poor when I grew up, I didn't get mini games. It was kind of ironic. I always got the console, but we could barely afford the games after I bought the console. So I ended up with like my PS3, for example. The games I had for my PS3 were Haze. If anybody remembers Haze, I'm gonna unlock someone's core memory with this. Oh my god. I had Haze. This was my first PS3 game. This is literally, I got Haze and I got I think Grand Theft Auto 4. But Haze was awesome. Super underutilized franchise and extremely squandered story potential from Ubisoft and Free Radical. I think it was Ubisoft and Free Radical. I think they both had devs working on it, but I can't remember. Played the demo for it. It was fun. Oh yeah, the multiplayer was very, very fun. And I think I got Army of Two 40th Day, and Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that's about all I have for my PS3 other than Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction and Ratchet and Clank Future A Crack in Time. I'm trying to think. Little Big Planet 2, I never owned, actually. As much as we talked about it a few weeks ago, I never had Little Big Planet 2. I had Little Big Planet 1 after a friend like soft gave it to me. I borrowed it, but he never asked for it back. And I don't know what happened to that. I recognize the art. Even if you didn't play Haze, I would be surprised if you don't recognize the art because Haze was kind of everywhere. Soft gave. Yeah, he never asked for it back, so I just kind of kept it. And then it eventually ended up at a GameStop. Oh, I had Demon Souls. I also had Demon Souls because I kept going to GameStop and I would see Demon Souls on the bottom shelf every week for like $20. And I kept going, oh, this looks cool. And then I would find another game that looked way cooler and I would buy that. And after about 7 trips to GameStop, I bought Demon Souls and now I'm a huge Demon Souls fan. But ironically, never played it on stream. Anyway, we're going to continue Home Safety Hotline. So for people who were here last week and were possibly upset that we didn't finish this, we will finish it today. Oh yes, the true GameStop experience. Also, I noticed this yesterday or a few days ago. Was she in the middle here? Was this woman on the center of our monitor last stream? For this, I don't remember a lady standing here in the field looking at us. I feel like she just appeared. So maybe we're going to die? Who knows? I have no idea. Okay. The hole is breached. Repeat, the hole is breached. It's not saved here. I must find a new spot. It knows I'm here. You want me to say? Gonna assume yes, she wasn't there before. So I assume something is haunting our PC. We'll see. We'll see if she gets closer. Home Safety Hotline Corporate. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured, your additional labors will be recognized. Bro, if I got that email, the email back would be, am I getting paid? Am I getting overtime? If I'm not getting overtime or getting paid, I'm not coming in. Also, I gotta move you guys. You guys are like in the middle of the screen again. There we go. Nah, I love to gaslight. That's what someone who's trying to not spoil me would say. I don't trust that. That's what someone who's trying to be super cool would say. I need to cut you guys off so you can't get over here behind chat cat. One moment. That should work. That should be fine. You guys shouldn't be able to get back there with those. Hopefully, unless you guys figure out a way to like glitch through everything again. She was always there, obviously. I don't know. Maybe. It's Friday though. How long is this going to take to finish this? I hope this isn't a 20-minute segment of stream. Because I was really hoping this would be, until at least 8:30. So at least an hour. Clock in. Begin our next day of work. Did we get anything new? I don't think we did. We got the attic gnomes, blah, blah, blah. Is there anything new we didn't get? Wine sprites. We never looked at these. Maybe she was in the picture all along. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised. The amount of times an anime or anything has done that to me has been fantastic. I love little details like that. Crab people? What does that mean? I mean, above and below the soil. Hold on. Why are they wanting us to monitor these things also if they're not part of humanity? Whoa. Okay, hold on. We'll look at the new things in a minute. Wine sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming wine. They are small, large-eyed, and winged creatures with translucent skin that often appears red while they are feeding. Oh my god. Hello? Okay. Hold on. So her son went missing. There's a tree growing in her shed. And it's covered in fabric and black liquid. Sprig vines. A sprig tree? Is it this? Sprig trees are rapidly growing tree. Game's muted. Why is it not picking it up? All right, there we go. Is it picking it up now? Getting heavy welcome to the game vibes from this. Also, here, hold on. We're going to play the recording again for you guys.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Okay, now that you guys can hear the call, it might be this new thing, a sprig tree. Sprig trees are rapidly growing.
I just wanted to let you know.
It's already fixed!
You're such a good girl and everything, but really, you'd be so much better if you checked your audio settings.
It's already fixed. It's fixed. Thank you for telling me also, Tara. I appreciate it. I'd suggest studying up a little since you took a break. I feel like it's a sprig tree, though, but here, let's read this. Sprig trees are rapidly growing tree-like organisms that take root in the human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Sprig trees are incredibly deadly to those infected and will result in the death of the person once they have reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree while it is growing in an indoor location is also at risk of injury or death from the structural damage that will occur as it grows. There's no mention of like black goo. There's no cure for a sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined while any others occupying the household should vacate the premise immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks from them under any circumstances. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral services as needed for the affected individuals. Okay, so it is a sprig tree. But where did the sprig come from? I'm assuming sprig is spriggin, so it's just a fae. Okay, we're gonna go with sprig tree. Oh, Godspeed to you and your son. Well, I mean, you and your new fauna. Flora? Is it fauna or flora? Just get ice spikes. What are ice spikes? Hold on. Hello, Home Safety Hotline.
I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Okay, clattering noises in the kitchen. Also, completely unrelated. This guy looks like my first boss. Robert looks like my first boss. Hold on. Animation. Animations are any miniature humanoid figure such as a doll, puppet, or marionette that is capable of moving on its own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. It's not that. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed if an animation persists, though, for more than a few days in a single location. It may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. Hello, good nerd, just sleep. Just put some earplugs in. It's like noisy neighbors. You just put some earplugs in. Okay, so he's hearing clattering in the kitchen. Would it be a hob? Common hobs are the most known species of hob found in the household. Blah. They're known to consume dust, dirt, and common sticky substances found on floors and dishes, cleaning them in the process. They're generally only seen coming out at night. His message is just clattering noises from the kitchen, but nothing in the kitchen. And a hob would be cleaning, so he would have mentioned that the dishes are clean. Is this FNAF? So, Home Safety Hotline, for anyone new here, is an analog horror game where you work for a company called the Home Safety Hotline. And you get calls that describe problems in someone's house or personal life. And you have to respond with the correct information to help them resolve or understand the issue. Because Chica might be the cause. It wouldn't be a fracture hob. That doesn't make any sense. Kobold. Kobolds are 5-foot-tall humanoid creatures with dog-like faces. This is not it. That are known to burrow in dark rooms or storage closets and make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they will often lash out violently to protect their home. Causing injury or even death if discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize the HSH's pest removal services. This would be terrifying if you didn't have a dog.
Kobold D's.
If you didn't own a dog, this would be terrifying. Not a fan of that. Especially if it's leaning around the corner like that, like a person leaning. Like, I don't know how I'd feel about like a head, like a dog head at a 70-degree angle. Lamp sprite. No. Laundry gnome? No. A night gnome? No. Night wisp? No. Raccoon? No. A rain nymph? No. Seedling? No. Soap sprite? Hold on. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. They frequently occur in bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap in order to feed off the hands that use them. They secrete a suds-like substance that's used to digest their meals. I don't like that. That's very violent. It's like a very soft violence, though. Soap sprites, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases, such as the Fey flu, to humans who handle them, making them a serious household hazard. Okay, it's not that. Tea sprite? Tea sprites are subspecies of sprite, feed off tea, blah, blah, blah. It's not tea sprites. What is this? Trash gnome. That's just a raccoon. This is literally just a raccoon. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotting eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. It's not a trash gnome. They're just like me, for real, for real. You also live in the garbage? Sam Rainey? Gnomes are always stealing socks. I deal with laundry gnomes a lot. So irritating. We have a pile of mismatched socks. Like, literally, we haven't found there's a little spy yet. Tara, is the washing machine that they're going missing in, is it a top loader or a front loader? I might have a piece of critical game knowledge for you. Come on, Spectre, we just started. But hi, welcome in. How's your day going? Front? It's less likely in a front loader for them to fall between the actual barrel on the inside of the machine and the exterior frame. It's still worth a shot of seeing if there's any place where that could happen. But on a top loader, if you load up anybody that has a top loader, a little like pro tip for you. If you're ever finding your socks are going missing, check how much you're actually putting in your laundry machine, because if you load it too high, socks will get thrown up and out of the actual bucket or tub and get thrown inside the frame of the washing machine. Also, this is for Spectre. Ara ara. Let's continue. It's not a trash gnome. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's in this guy's kitchen. I have no idea what is in this man's kitchen. If that many got stuck, they'd definitely not work. Not necessarily. There's a lot of room, and because in a front loader, you're actually not looking at a lot of mechanics around the barrel at all. You could probably fill up a front loader with like all the way with socks, and it would still work. A washing machine is very simple. It's not a complex machine, so there's not a lot of places for things to get hung up on anything, especially on like even a front loader. Sorry, you gotta be talking about DIY stuff now. So here, if you want to know what I'm talking about, like this is a front loader, and everything down here is empty. This is all empty space. On a front loader, like everything down below it, there's usually not anything there. The motor is usually like in the back corner here, and it attaches to the machine like that. Or on this one, it might be up here, and then the motor is like belt driven like that. So we have ones as big as a person. Yeah, even more so. Then there might just be a lot of empty space beneath the loaders on the front. As far as how it's getting through, it would be around the gasket on the front somewhere. They would have to be sneaking past something. Definitely tell them. It might just be sneaking into the machine. And if there's no bottom on the machine, like if it's open like most washing machines, you can just tip it backwards and check. Anyway, back to the video game. Instead of talking about fucking washing machines on this stream. I love mismatched socks. They increase my chances of matching what I'm wearing. I think you should just work on dressing yourself better. Or more consistently. I don't know what this is. He didn't say there's any droppings. It's just something is messing with his dishes. I don't know what that would be. Wouldn't be a boggart, would it?
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Hey, it's Home Safety Hotline. Thank you for answering my call. Yeah, sir. If you have any more problems with your washing machine, we'll be grateful to help you at any time. I don't know what this is. I'm so confused. Is it a hob? It's not a hob, is it? I'm so confused. Okay, let's look at what he said again. Clattering noises from the kitchen at night. Only at night. In the morning, no signs are available. It's spotless. Kitchen, no droppings. Yeah. What was the thing that cleans dishes? Clattering nocturnal. Yeah, so it's only it's only at night. What was the thing that cleaned dishes? Maybe a type of hob. That's what I'm thinking, but like a normal hob doesn't make any sense because a normal hob. Here, hold on. Where was it? Hobs consume dirt and sticky things on dishes, but they don't. Okay, we're gonna go with hob. Hob, it has to be a common hob. Like if it's not, this one is not clear at all. Bro might just have forgotten that he did the
They
dishes.
are taking the hobs to Isengard.
Man, Lord of the Rings is so good. Oh, we got to do a watch party in the Discord for all of Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna be honest, we really do. It would be too much fun. Oh. Hello, Home Safety Hotline.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Maybe because they didn't break in. Did you think about that? Please hold, by the way. Hold on. Greenhouse, they're singing, and it's at night, so it's nocturnal. Wow, why is my hand tracking freaking out? What is this? What is this? I'm not holding my hand that way. My hand is facing the other direction. What is that? 3 things. And it's coming from inside. Spooky finger. I don't know where to put you guys. I'm gonna put you guys there. There, now you can see my hand. It's sentient. It's at night, which makes me feel like it's a type of sprite or siren of some sort. But there's no siren, so I don't know. I don't think it's that. It's not a gnome. It wouldn't be a gnome. Gnomes don't sing. Gnomes don't sing. I don't know if animations can sing. Nothing in the animation category mentions singing. What if the first sentient AI was just a VTuber's finger? Black mold? We've had literally one instance of black mold in this whole game so far. I am slightly upset about that. I would expect us to have a few instances of black mold. It's in the greenhouse, maybe it likes stealth. Nomeo and Juliet sing. Nomeo, oh Nomeo, wherefore art thou, Nomeo? Wouldn't be a boggart. Boggarts don't sing. Carbon monoxide can't sing. Carbon monoxide sounds like... Carpenter ants can't sing. Cellar grottos don't. No. Cockroaches can't. Hobbs can't sing. Dreamweaver. I don't like that. That looks like a spider. Gotta be honest. Dreamweavers are large, spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They are also known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. That's all they do? They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. While this will cause no direct harm, it could lead to an increase in anxiety. And the large webs they weave can often trap dust, pets, and children. I like it's the webs they weave could collect dust. Also your pets and kids. But it's just a house pest. A house pet. To remove a dreamweaver from the household, homeowners should refrain from sleeping. Starve the creature by not sleeping. That's it. Sleep is actually for the weak. Encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with sleep-inducing venom. Do not let them do this. Excuse me, Mr. Spider. No venom for me, thank you. I'm just gonna take my chamomile and go to my bedroom. Like, what is the solution there if it grabs you? What do you mean, do not let them do this? You can go till 7 days, as more than that is fatal. Is it? How long can you stay awake? You can stay awake for more than 7 days. Here, someone right here. When the experiment ended, Gardner had been awake for 264 hours and 25 minutes. He then had 14 hours of sleep before waking up to use the bathroom. We have no verified examples of anyone staying awake longer than Gardner, and we still don't know for how long a human can survive without sleep. This was done, hold on. On December 28th, 1963, Randy Gardner, a 17-year-old schoolboy in San Diego, got up at 6 a.m. feeling wide awake and ready to go. He didn't go back to sleep again until January 8th, 1964. Gardner's 264 hours are the longest scientifically verified period without sleep, breaking the previous record of 260 hours. It was described in a 1965 paper by sleep researcher Willem Demet of Stanford University in California. Okay, I'm gonna put this in Discord if anybody wants to read this. This is actually kind of interesting. I'm not gonna derail the whole stream, but I'm gonna put it in music and media. What if I want to feed it? What if you could like lucid dream for the Dreamweaver and then kind of form a symbiotic relationship with it, where it's like when you can't sleep, it gives you the venom, it gives you the good juice, and then you just give it the deal of, hey, on Mondays I'll make sure I have really good dreams for you. Anyway, such a cutie. I disagree. Let's see what it sounds like.
You just give it your good juice.
That sounds like carbon monoxide. Why do you gotta say it like that? Why do you gotta say good juice like that? Like, what is that? Why you gotta say it that way? Okay, hold on. What's going on? People singing. It's not Fey Feast. It's not Fey Flu. It's not a false artifact. It's not a false beat. It's not a flower. Wait. It's not a flower. This just sprays toxins at you that makes you blind. Is it a false rose bush? False rose bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. Oh, wait. Homeowners with them. False rose bushes are large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush, blah, blah, blah. Their diet consists of small mammals. They're known to be fast and efficient hunters. Homeowners without children or pets face reduced risk. Fracture hop, frozen pipes, gopher, the horde. Read the description. What? What? I read part of it. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet they use to chase down prey. Homeowners with false rose bushes sometimes report missing pets or children. Be the horde? Does the horde sing? The horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store quantities of common household refuse. The flower? Like the false flower? I read the false flower, didn't I? False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. Oh! Good catch. False flowers are harmless if left to their own devices. However, if a homeowner attempts to disrupt or remove them, they will often lash out by spraying toxic chemicals known to cause blindness or loss of sight. That has to be his dog. That sounds like a dog across the house howling. That has to be his dog. All right, good catch, Proto and Samarini. False flower. Yeah, it might have snuck in. Where did it sneak in, though? All right. I think that's like 3 for 3. We might not get to Momo tonight. I might have to do another catch-up day. This is like we're not even done with Thursday yet. We have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday still.
Hey, Flipper here. I've got
Buzz Goober here.
giving you a good spit shine. You know what I mean? I mean, these bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I mean, I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
You know what I mean?
Oh, what was that? That was interesting. What was that? That was actually really cool. What was that? Like I was about to complain like, man, can't I just hang up on this guy? What was that at the end though? What makes that like sound? What was that? Hi gamers. Hi on night. Welcome in. How's your night going, man? Well, you got Sundays at least. Well, next Sunday is Kingdom Hearts. So Sunday's gone again. Bro got snatched up. My man was taken.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here.
Hi, Carol.
I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Okay, so Carol killed him. Got it. Well, answers the question. Understood. My man actually got... My man got taken out. You know what I mean. Oh, Jesus. Pretty good. Just made some spaghetti.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Ooh. Yeah, please stay on hold.
Please hold.
Hold on. I got you. I got you, my man. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. No, this sounded so familiar. I know what this is. Come on. Oh, my God. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I know what this is. I've seen this before. Or I've heard it. Or not heard it, but I like read it. God damn it. Well, there was something that smelled like burning. We're in the trenches. Could it be a house fire? Could it just be a house fire? It wouldn't be a lamp sprite because lamp sprites don't. He said it was big. And he said he saw it fly through the window. So here, let's process of elimination this. Okay. So there's no way it's a hob. It's not a gnome. It's not an animation. It has to be like a bat. It has to be black mold. Bees maybe. It could be. It couldn't be a grotto. It couldn't be growths. It couldn't be cockroaches. I don't think it'd be cockroaches. Some insect. Yeah, I don't think it'd be cockroaches though. So not cockroaches. It wouldn't be bees. Bat maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt it's a bat. It's not a hob. It's not a dreamweaver. It's not Fae Feast, Fae Flu. It's not a false anything. It's not floor roots. It's not a hob. It's not a gopher. It's not the horde. Lamp sprite. There's no way it's a lamp sprite though. That doesn't make any sense. It's not a nymph. Not a gnome. It's not a night wisp. Those sprites remind me of bugs. Yeah, but he said it smells like it's burning. Tea sprite. Remember one that looks like a cartoon splat? Okay, hold on. I saw this big and nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. But I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I could smell this awful burning throughout the house. I think it's a house fire. I think it's a house fire. I think this is a trick question. I think this is a trick question because nothing we have is something that is big and can fly. All the sprites are tiny. And gnomes can't fly. Boggarts can't fly. But a house fire is the only thing that has a burning smell from my understanding. I don't think anything else has a burning smell. What about Mothman? There is no Mothman. There is no Mothman. I'm sorry. This game isn't cool enough to have Mothman. They couldn't afford his appearance usage rights. Does a housefly fly in? Yeah, but he said a big nasty thing. A housefly is a normal sized fly. Because you get a housefly right away, so it's just a normal creature. So it's either a bat or it's a house fire, I'm thinking. I feel like this is a trick question. Because he specifically says, can you come get this thing out of my house? But it's dead. And Does the house fire fly in? See, that's why I'm saying I think it's a trick question, because no, not technically. But the house fire does have a removal entry of like a solution. Here's how you remove a house fire. It said like it was call something that wasn't the fire department or get a fire extinguisher. Half of it was very strange, but I can't think of anything else that was burning. I don't know. Where's my knife at that I can like play with? Where is it? Or no, where is it? What is this now? All right, I'm gonna leave it for you guys. What do you guys think it is? Does anybody have any ideas? Because I'm hunching house fire. Trick question. Don't play with knives. I took the blade out. Would the game be smart enough to do a trick question? I don't know. Maybe. Knife? Yeah, I have like a razor blade utility knife thing. Probably the lamp sprite. Would it be the lamp sprite though? Like I hear what you're saying, but well, I mean maybe, because you might be onto something, because a lamp sprite could end up like inside of a lamp socket. So maybe like we could go off of that. Maybe. I'm lost on this one. I feel like you guys are right. I'm overthinking it, and I tend to do that. And most game puzzles are too simplistic, which usually leads me to the wrong conclusion. We're going to go with lamp sprite. I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to trust you with lamp sprite. We'll find out if we're right or wrong. Never, because it's just going to give us an accuracy percentage rating at the very end. It's not going to tell us anything. Oh, hello. Welcome to Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Down.
Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
All right. Oh, we're locked out for this. Okay. Oh no, we're back. Okay. Took her down. Tendrils took her down. Closet labyrinths are large twisting networks of tunnels, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think house fires are way more obvious because there's no smoke. Fair. I didn't think about that. It's not a labyrinth. Was tendrils just a thing? I don't think tendrils were just a thing, were they? They were not. Tendrils down. Yeah, I'm curious if it's... I saw something. Hold on. Sprig vines? No, not sprig vines. It's not a sprig vine. Wouldn't be a portal, would it? I don't think it'd be a portal. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because he specifically says tendrils, which tells you it's something that is sentient and did it proactively. Has to be something that takes. Cellar grotto, cellar growths. Okay, this one might be tricky again. Cellar growths don't do anything other than pulsate, and they're sticky. They're slimy. Wouldn't be bed teeth. Black mold can't take anybody. Common hobs can't. Desk hobs can't. Dreamweavers are spiders, basically. Fey feast wouldn't. Floor roots? Hold on. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor and wrap themselves around various objects or humans. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. Okay, so it's not that. Imagine if it was only just internet error. I'd be so bad. It's not floor roots. Can't be that. They're too slow. Mole, night gnome, night wisp, pipe hob, pipe growth, portal. Okay, let's look at rain nymph. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are most active during rainstorms. They're faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes that often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs will often report flooding. Flood rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can be costly and dangerous. It's not that. Seedling? Seedlings are small insectoid creatures about the size of an aphid. They are known for burrowing outdoor in planters or gardens, feeding off the roots of nearby weeds. Though their weed-killing lifestyles can make them useful for gardeners, seedlings are extremely territorial and react violently to anything competing for the food source. Never remove a weed from a seedling-infested garden. They are known to compel competitors to commit violent acts on themselves or others. Okay, so it's not a seedling. It's not a sprig tree. It's not sprig vines. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through with common gardening tools. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing an exit in a hurry. They baby. Such in the case of floods, fires, or spriggans in pursuit. It's not a termite. It's not a T-sprite. It's not a tick. It's not stair slugs. It's not a trash gnome. It's not a travel gnome. Do I even have this? It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. Like, do I even have this? It took her down. Sounds important. False artifacts are seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest suddenly inside of a home. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds that can usually only be heard by very young human children or small animals. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children and pets. False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be a more pressing concern. I don't think it's that. It's not a false artifact. Rosebush, but it says nothing about tendrils. Yeah, like rosebush makes sense to to take a child, but I don't. I don't understand like how it would grab them. Floor roots is the only thing that I can think of. But it's not going to grab anybody because it even says that they don't grow fast, they don't take anybody. Solution says floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth. It is advised to acquire dolls or a similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By the morning, the roots and dolls should be gone. Maybe it is floor roots, but he made it sound like he saw it wrap around and take her. That doesn't make any sense because floor roots explicitly say they grow slow enough that they serve very little danger to awake and aware human adults. Maybe he did catch it? Yeah, but that doesn't... If this is floor roots, I'm sorry, this call or this entry needs to be amended. Because that doesn't logically make any sense. He said he saw it take the kid. Yeah, like he said he saw it take the kid. Adult, not kids? No, it's a kid. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. If he saw it with his own eyes, why didn't he remove them fast enough? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, did he just hang out the whole night while it took her? Leo coming in late, 5 minutes late with the child death music. Maybe it's the dream spider. Maybe he woke up to it. Yeah, but it even says they move slow enough that they shouldn't be a danger. So how would it grab her fast enough and pull her down fast enough? That doesn't make sense to me. I feel like this call needs to be amended if this is the right answer. Because I'll even go a step further. Logistically, this doesn't make sense with what he's saying. Because the roots are described as slow. We're going to go with floor roots. That's all I got. I have nothing else, but I feel like this is probably the wrong answer. Like, logistically. It doesn't make any sense. I hope that's not floor roots. Hello, home safety hotline.
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help get me back, please.
It's just a mirror nymph. Please hold.
Please hold.
Wait, you can change the tab colors? Yeah, go into the settings. This is why I go into the settings every game I play. I always open the settings menu. There's always cool things in there. That's just a mirror nymph. That's all that is. Why is she freaking out so much? Everybody should know about these. This should be like common knowledge in this world. You wake up and you don't know who you are. You could be like, well, been hit with the mirror nymph. I guess I got to take Tylenol until Tuesday. Instead, she's just freaking out and calling us. Lamau, help me. Please hold, ma'am. It's just a mirror nymph. It's a mirror nymph. It's okay. Oh, I almost said... I almost sent her back. It's a mole. Oh, no. Mirror nymph. The mirror nymph, my man. You just got to take this Tylenol PM for 3 days and you'll be okay. Sorry, fam. It's just a mole. That wasn't that bad. I don't know why she was panicking so much. Again, why are the basic monsters not taught in the public schools in this universe? Well, hi, Ramona.
Some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scraps,
Horde!
and nasty things on my living room carpet.
The Horde.
I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Well, maybe you should stop leaving used needles and cans around your living room. Please hold, though. What do you think if you meet 2 mirror nymphs? I think they just don't feed on you for the second one. I think the second one just doesn't do anything. No, I won't. Where's the Horde at? Horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness known to collect and store things in quantities of common household refuse. The Horde's tendencies to store vast qualities of trash, use syringes, rotten food. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Your children are drug addicts, ma'am. I'm sorry. Also, please read this little entry and pamphlet that I have for you on what we call the Horde internally. Stop exposing your kids to unsafe environments. Have a nice day. Bye. Police know it's supernatural matter and they don't tell them and they never do anything. I'm curious about this universe because I'm curious if it's like the police don't tell them why to call home safety hotline because the company has essentially control of the police and that's their protocol. It's like don't tell anybody.
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it.
UFOs,
I want to
aliens.
catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Aliens. Please hold.
Please hold.
That sounds like a rain nymph. That sounds like... you know what would be cool for this game? Workshop support that allows people to add new calls. So you could do like a custom day where you could get multiple calls at the same time. I think that would be really, really fun. I would really, really like that. I would love a little like community built custom call library, and it just pulls from like 1,000 possible calls you could get. Maybe add some more creatures. I think that'd be cool. This would be very fun to have it be like a community supported thing. Definitely a night wisp. Night wisp. Oh yeah, they do the bright lights. Never mind. I was thinking rain nymph because of the yellow eyes. You were right. It's a night wisp. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of a bright yellow floating light. I'm adding that part, specifically the yellow part. They are known to hover outside of windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. What happens if you follow their directions? Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. I have no idea what that was saying. All right, that will be a night wisp and $35. Thank you, man. Have a good day. He didn't mention any whispering. Yeah, but it's glowing lights outside the window. I don't think there's anything else it could be. It doesn't need to match perfectly because people don't really give you all of the information all the time. Hi, Patty.
Hey, so I think I found some kind of door. I feel like maybe I should step through it. Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Don't do that.
Please hold.
Please hold. That would be a portal. I am pretty sure. Yep, a door-shaped opening. Why would she call and also go, I think I need to walk through this? Why are you calling first? Why are you calling before you're going through? Don't go through the door, Patty. Why wouldn't you go through? I wouldn't go through a fucking portal that opened in my house. I'd go buy like a GoPro or something and check it out. I'm not walking through that. I'm not that stupid. That's how you die a horrible death first. Nope. Hello, home safety hotline.
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with
Hot.
like little tentacles or like tendrils or whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like under like that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
That is not the voice I was expecting with like those glasses and that hat and that face.
Please hold.
Soap Sprite? I mean, soap sprites have little tiny tendrils, right?
Like Cell is really cool, like so great, like it's crazy how great she is, like wow.
Could be her BS profile picture. Nobody else had mismatched profile pictures. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of, blah, blah, blah. Grabbing utensils. Identifying soap sprites can be difficult. It's recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure that they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. This is a creature that is like supporting the agenda that is body wash is superior to everything else. And it is. Body wash is better than a bar. You just have to get a proper scrubber. Ticks, no. I don't know why I clicked on ticks. It has to be a soap sprite, right? It says it has tentacles. Like what else would it be? It's in the bathroom. This is the only thing in a bathroom that we have. It's a soap sprite. They just made soap illegal. I'll take my employee of the month card now because I have got 100% for this day. And Monday. Ooh, yeah! Look at that, 100%. What'd I say? Fucking do it. Good shit. You guys helped a little bit. I'll be fair. You guys helped for like 25% of those. Look at that, though. 100%. Get our coupons that we can't spend on anything. Hooray. It's the Smash Brothers player. Thunderpeak.mv. You know, let's look at the emails we get first. Wait, is she closer? Oh, she is closer. Look, she is getting closer. Is it going to jump scare us at the end? If it jump scares me at the end, I'm going to put in a refund on Steam and say it scared me at the very end and see if I get a refund. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Nick Ives is a really cool developer so far. He has a Twitch channel where he drew all the art for this game on. Well, not all of it, but some of it. It's very fun to watch. Subject line, this address is no longer active, from mike3@ash.mail. Hello, if you're receiving this email, it's because you have already been emailed at this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer an employee here at Home Safety Hotline. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and will no longer be able to send or receive email messages. If you still need support from HSH, please email us at... What? Oh, so did his... Do not come to the hole. So is he gone? Is he done? So has he died? Did he die? Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you with a daily coupon. Sourced from cruelty-free and the perished. Wait. Sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula. These are the best quality hag hides that you'll find this month only. We'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier. It's not a good deal. I'm sorry. That's still expensive. Remember they got a cat? Who got a cat? We are rich. What? Wait. What cat? I'm confused. Great American Hikes. I literally watched all these on the YouTube already. Brought to you by the Home Safety Hotline. Thunder Peak. Thunder Peak is one of the... Oh, so he was like really tiny. Have I been talking to a hob? Why was he so tiny? Hold on, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense though, like if it's the cat, because this doesn't look like a cat to me. Wait, where is it? This doesn't look like a cat to me. This looks like a close-up of like a cockroach or something. I guess I can kind of see the cat. But there are parts of it that don't like look cat-like to me. Regardless, back to my original question. Why is he tiny? Yeah, that is a cat. It's obstructed by the hole. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm going to show you guys how this doesn't make any sense that it's a cat. It has to be like obfuscated in a different way if it's a cat. This was edited in post. Because look, if this is the eye, right? What the fuck are these? What are these two masses that are like coming off of this thing? Because if this is the eye, the other eye should technically start here and be over here. And then if this is the nose, go find the cat image. It wasn't a straightforward cat image though, because there's all of these weird little things. I don't think it's a cat. If it is the cat isn't actually a cat. The cat's a skinwalker of some kind, because this doesn't make any sense, even if it's highly blown out, to be a cat. So here, keep that in your mind. And then here's the cat. See, it looks completely different. Not even the same cat. The eye collar is completely different. These are blue eyes, and these eyes are like greeny. These eyes are green. Completely different cats. They look completely different. Same eye? This is not the same eye. These are literally green eyes. The eyes in the other one are blue. Why are these eyes green and then these eyes are blue? Same face pattern? Could just be oversaturated light? No, that's not how lighting works. It's not how color works either. Looks like the same. I'm not disputing that the color pattern on the front is on the head of the cat is the same. I'm disputing the eyes being different, which tells me even if it is the same, even if it's the same like creature, I don't think it's a cat. Because here, if we go into like CSP real quick, if we go into CSP real fast and I come in here and if I just bump up the saturation, all it's going to do is make them more yellow and pull the oranges out. I would have to actively adjust the hue to a crazy amount to get that eye collar on that blue. Or to get the eye collar to that blue that we saw. Because I would essentially have to take it and blow out most of the color that we have. And have the eye be almost a separate layer and then edit the eye so that the blue remains. I would have to blow it out and also remove the eye. So that's why I'm curious if Sans. I'm curious if the cat is also a creature. I'm curious if the cat is a creature that we simply just haven't seen. If that's the case. Because the shape of the head is different in this than it is with the actual like normal cat. So I'm curious. And maybe I'm super wrong. Okay, now we can watch this video on Thunder Peak. Thunder Peak is one of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. In this guide, we'll show you how you can be best prepared for one of nature's most beautiful trails. Blue jean, baby. Supplies. A campfire, a flare gun. Always take a flare gun. Always tell at least 3 people where you are and what time you will be checking in. As with any hiking trail, you'll want to ensure you come prepared with supplies to help you meet the demanding physical trails ahead. Make sure to bring hiking boots. Those boots look terrible to hike in, I'm gonna be honest. Those soles are so shallow. Water bottle. Old PBS kids show. An iron sword. Climbing gloves. Those are not climbing gloves. Those are driving gloves. I had a pair of those. If you don't have access to all of these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking. The man is a witcher. The trail. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave and finally a short climb up to its pristine peak. Switchback is a really good song by Cell Dweller, by the way. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. Be sure to stop and read the trail info and be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. Since the early 1900s, the Timungogos cave system has been a favorite place for people to visit. As a result, the caves have been equipped with electricity and made accessible for guided tours. Most cave hidden or non-existent in dark caves. Airflow is an indicator. Follow the tracks and see if you can find airflow in the cracks of smooth flowstone. Not all caves are easily accessed. To help build our understanding. Okay, nothing creepy there. When you see a red line and yellow lines, it means you are in a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots. Enter the cave. Are we still using the longsword? Man's about to roll a nat 20. That's the only D&D knowledge I have. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. What if my feet stink? I mean, that might be a natural cryptid repellent. You don't know that. Unless you get the cryptid that likes stinky feet. If you hear this sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. Wait. Okay, I can't tell if that was a rock or not. I couldn't tell if that was a rock or like a thing in the dark. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. The meme effects. You made it now. Enjoy the view. What happened to the guy recording the first video? Did he die? Or is this us? Did we make it? Is it the same guy? Selling stinky feet. Look, stinky feet are gross. Hold on. Was there a thing at the end there? Look, you gotta have good hygiene. You gotta take care of yourself. Okay, no, there's nothing there. All right, let's begin the next day. See what we get. Saturday. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to Momodora tonight. I'm gonna be honest. We might do Momo on another day. Next Monday might be Momo. Which sucks. I actually really want to continue Momo, and I don't want anyone who like cares to forget the story. I'll give you guys like a quick catch-up thing. A little recap. Hi.
Employee, lend thine ear once more.
You have my ear.
Carol here again.
Both of them.
I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard
Hey,
information.
we're getting
Thy
a
labors,
promotion.
employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
What? Oh, will we be dying? Are we gonna die? Are we gonna become crab people? Whoa, autumn vines, bed hag, a dorka. What's a dorka? Dorka is the one who delivers. Homeowners experiencing Dorka commonly report feelings of immense dread. Man, I get the same way when UPS is on their way. And the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Hi, Home Safety Hotline.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
So it's flapping around and it's dropping. It's not a bat. A bat couldn't move a bottle of wine. Dorka will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorka is otherwise harmless to humans. It does not seek. To be sought by Dorka is to be found by Dorka. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorka, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. What the fuck is this? What is this stupid gnome thing? Ooh, a leprechaun. Ha! Ha! Leprechauns are small humanoids covered in long brown hair that are known for consuming common household valuables, such as jewelry, silverware, or other precious metals. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetites for precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, or other common appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns have occasionally caused direct harm to humans in cases where the homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces. Oh, that's fucking rough. Crowns or joint replacement. Dude! Leprechauns will move on to other feeding grounds on their own once they run out of food. But more proactive means of removal require physical capture. If immediate removal is desired, it is recommended to utilize a professional's help via HSHs, Pest Control Services. They just rip your braces off? Just bite their little hands off. Bite their little leprechaun-y fingers off. Little baby man. The sound in the video was this. Wait, was it actually the Annihilation alien sound? Man, Annihilation is a wonderfully misunderstood film. Oh my god, it was that? Annihilation is good, but man, people hate it for more reasons than they should. It's fun. It's a good movie. It also has one of the best horror animals I've ever seen in my life. That bear, like, chimera thing is so wonderfully animated. Love it. What's a leprechaun sound like? You just went like chop 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 chop. It's ants. That's how you get ants. Archer reference? I hate it. One of the haters. Hi Zen, welcome in. Neighbor's doorway. What is this? Neighbors' doorways are a door frame-like structure that can often appear in basements or cellars. They're known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. Neighbors' doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activities, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. Neighbors' doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially triggering the parallel activity. It is advised to utilize HSH's doorway removal services. One can prevent neighbors' doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. Huh. Man, I'd be installing these things in everybody's house who I didn't like. I would be sneaking in and putting these in their doorways. I'm a monster. No, Jeff. Want to know something funny? There's more people with feet as they're tagged than I expected. Hydrox, welcome in. How's your day going? And yes, there are. It is my best performing tag as far as searchability, so I just keep it in there. Puka? What's up, Puka? Look at this little goofball. Look at this little, like, brainless goofball. Oh my god. It's a dog? No, it's also a really good anime. Hold on, I'm gonna awaken a memory in somebody real quick. Someone who doesn't remember what the hell this song is from is about to remember and relive their entire like childhood again. Does anybody remember Puka? Does anybody remember this? A few months there. But Puka is I believe it's a Korean anime. Believe it. Yeah. South Korean company Vu's character system. It had 26 episodes in season 1, 13 and 2, and 26 in season 3. Holy shit! Puka had a season 3 in hold on. Puka ended December. Hold on. No, I'm gonna show you guys this. Oh my god. Puka ended in 08 and then came back in December, apparently, and I didn't even know. Wow. All right, I might need to go check that out. That's cool. I didn't know that came back. That's really cool. All right, ma'am, you still here? Give me one moment, please. That's crazy. I'm surprised it came back. Puka was super cool. My man Garo just defending his virginity. Rip. I love that theme. Pukas are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. There you go. That's what the cat is. The cat is literally a puka. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pests and disease hazards within a home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Pukas can be encouraged to leave a home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them, and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. So if your dog ever walks up to you stanced up like this, you just keep watching your animes and your funny TV shows. You do not engage. I would scream for them. Reanimation. All right, this is just a re-dead from Zelda that's not in her basement. Spriggan. Spriggan is an ugly fairy. Spriggans are small, green humanoids with leaf-like appearances, coating their bodies. They are rarely seen in households and reside primarily inside of trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked. However, homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes, feelings that trees are watching them. Okay, it's not this. It has to be a bat. Let's go look at a bat. Bats are more dangerous than most, blah, blah, blah. They give rabies. They're commonly associated with the ones above the soil, increasing the potential danger significantly. Bats are dangerous, stubborn, and difficult to remove safely. Commonly report sounds of scratching or flapping at night. Has to be a bat. That is not a bat. That's just him on the microphone going. That is not a bat. A bat does not sound like that. But this is a bat. I'm calling it. It's a bat. It's a bat drinking your wine. Did that redeem come through? Never? Also, hi. Welcome in. How's your night going? Brittany's has the patience of a saint. Look, I'm dealing with other tickets. I got to get you guys your solutions. Wait. Nah, too bad. It definitely wasn't. How do you know? It was in fact not a bat. I mean, I'm just doing my job. I don't get paid enough. Hi, Ruth.
I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it.
That's wood ooze.
My office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon
It's wood cum.
Please hold.
Like, this happens every season whenever your desk is entering it's a little, like, special time. Wood secretions. Wait.
Sal, help me. My wood is woozy.
My wood is woozing. My wood is oozing. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Keep animals and human children away from the secretions at all costs, as its foul odor will be interpreted as sweet candy-like to them, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. Do not eat the wood cum. If your desk is having a elongated orgasm that lasts more than 6 weeks, please contact the HSH as soon as possible. Do not consume the wood cum. Have a nice day, by the way, Ruth. Jesus Christ. Oh no, they found my cum drawer. Jesus Christ. Hello, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
Hi. All of my Merlot is ruined because your overpaid staff gave me that info. Now I have a killer headache and I still have a nasty pest problem to deal with. I'm just calling to let you know you did a bad job. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You've got red wine on your hands. You have to live with that.
She called back so fast. She walked downstairs to go fight a bat and met fucking Cthulhu or something. She called back right away. Jesus. You know what? I like Brittany. I like how fast she tried to resolve her problem. Literally just got off the phone with her. Had time for one conversation. Received a call back. Wasn't there something like wine sprites? Oh, yeah, there was. Never. Why weren't you here like 5 minutes ago? What the fuck, man? We wouldn't have gotten that wrong. Hello, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you.
Does that mean Spriggans are just hanging out? Be like, that one's an orange eater. Let's get them. They see you eating fruit in public? Spriggan, yeah. Also, your face does not match your voice. Spriggan. It is a Spriggan. You need to refrain from eating
I always
citrus
feel like
fruits.
somebody's watching me. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy.
That sounds like a song. That sounds like a song I've heard. Spriggans hate vegans. This one has a bonfire. What? Maybe they don't have voice training? I mean, fair. I'm just saying that the voice doesn't match the profile picture, though. It's like when you see someone that sounds like Michael Clark Duncan, and then they look like Austin Carlisle from Of Mice and Men. Hi, Jay.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace.
Oh, Spriggan vines.
Things are good here, brother. Things are good.
Also, I feel like...
Tell my brother that things are good.
All right, please hold, Jay. Jay, please hold.
Please hold.
I feel like Jay's voice should have been assigned to Brittany, the wine snob. I feel like she sounds like a wine snob. I don't think she's gonna let me talk to her brother either, but we're gonna go with Spriggan vines. Jay sounds high as hell. Jay sounds like they're about to fucking leave the planet. Jay sounds hypnotized? Oh, yeah. Watch it not be Sprig Vines. We're going to get a call back from Jay's brother. We're going to call back from Jay's brother. That's going to be like, it's not all perfect here, man. Something's wrong. My sister's like, she's like, gone, man. It's your fault. I just want to let you guys know you did a bad job. And then he's going to hang up. Hi, Jill.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They are my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Okay, this one's interesting. So she's in a. She doesn't recognize where she are. She doesn't where she are. She doesn't recognize. Yeah, she doesn't recognize where she is, and she doesn't recognize her family. Would that be the neighbor? Yeah, the neighbor thing. Yeah, it sounds like it would be the neighbor door. Again, I would install these in everybody's houses that I did not like. If I didn't like you, I would just sneak this into your fucking bathroom while you're in there. That way, so in your head, it was like, I don't know what happened. I just went in there and I pooped and then I came out a different person. I would just, I would set it up so you would be as gaslit as possible. Think so? Just maybe, I don't know, you go take a really nice shower, then you come out and you realize how bad it is. And now forever in your head, you just associate really good showers with awfulness and you hate showers now. Just be careful not to go inside. It'd be really difficult. You know how terrible it would be to be trying to haul one of these out of someone's house that it like falls over you? It falls over you like a Buster Keaton skit. Like just like the top floor window of a wall. Where is it? Neighbor's door. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to click that. Fuck. I'm sorry. No. Fuck. God damn it, she's fucked. We just got someone killed. How do we quit? You killed that one. How do we leave the job? I don't want to answer the next call. I think I'm gonna get punished for this. I think I'm not gonna get my coupon next week. Holy shit. Who'd you kill? We don't know if she's dead. I told her it was gnomes. It could have been anything. It could have been a gnome. You don't know that. All right, look. You miss every shot you don't take, and sometimes you whiff it even if you know it's going to be a perfect shot. Seinfeld didn't go through. Try it again. While we listen to this ringing in the background incessantly. Try Seinfeld again. See what happens. Will we go through again? Tangia? No, wait. It's my thing, right? What is Seinfeld through? Is Seinfeld through, like, my computer? The moment's passed. Look, I'm troubleshooting now. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
Hello. Things are still good here. My brother has been taken care of, and you no longer need to concern yourself with our household. Good day.
Oh, I think we made a mistake with Jay also. I think we also made a mistake with Jay. Oh, well. We're 2 for 2 on killing people, I think. Maybe 3 people actually, so we might have gotten a bonus point for the like actual consecutive kill. Oops. we may have killed a few people. We're about to get a UAV. Oh my god. You know what? Let me look at the Seinfeld thing, and while we do that, you can listen to this again. Oh. Sound alerts just might be having a problem. I can't get to my sounds for channel points. Sound alerts just might be down. Yeah, I think channel point sounds are just down. Yep, sound alerts are just down. Specifically channel points. The extension is still up, I think. Try the extension. Like, if you scroll down below stream or open the thing on your phone, you should be able to still do sounds that way.
It's just down as cell is down bad.
There we go. Yeah, so the extension's working, but channel points are dead. So I literally can't even view my channel points. But I am able to view like the extension ones. So I think we're without Seinfeld for a minute. Anyway, Jay, if you're still there listening, I think you're just gone. I'm sorry, we failed you. I failed you. I'm not getting my coupon this month, so we're both suffering here. We're both at a loss. You lost your brother. I lost probably 75% off on a really useless item, but your brother's probably just as useless to you, so you give it an even trade. Open Seinfeld on YouTube then. What the fuck killed her? Or killed her brother then? Hold on. A warlock remnant. Oh, I remember this. I was in the stream when he drew this. Hello, Home Safety Hotline.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining
Got it. Got it. Trash gnome.
to see what it was. I saw this awful, disgusting pile of
Trash
crap
gnome.
on my dinner table.
Not trash gnome.
It's quite big too, which has me worried that
Not trash
whatever
gnome.
produced this might still be in the house.
Not trash gnome.
Because who
Fae
knows
feast.
how big this thing is.
Fae feast.
My dog can't even lay down something that big.
All right, weird thing to leave at the end of the conversation there, but fucking gross. I don't want you to ever call me again, Claire. It's Fae feast probably, and you could probably take care of that with, I don't know, cleaning your fucking house, you slob. Fae feast. Wait, let's make sure, because feasts are not dangerous if consumed, if not touched, they could blah 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 blah. They can provoke household pest, cockroaches, carpenter ants, blah blah blah. Fungi. Are you sure it's a feast? I don't think it's a feast. I don't think it's a feast because feast, it doesn't say that this rots. I don't think it's a feast. I'm sure. Are you cheating? What do you mean you're sure? Sure it's not a trash gnome? All right, we're going to go with Fae Feast. Never, whiffed the last one where Never was super confident with. So, let's see. It looks like a pile of shit in the dining room. Cheater. All right, Claire, I'm gonna let you know before I send this one over that we're 2 for 2 on the last 2 people that contacted me in particular that I sent the wrong information. So just Godspeed, good luck, and hope it's a Fae feast. Hope it works out for you. Have a good weekend. Goodbye. 4 kill streak. Here we go. Why did the last 2 sound so easy?
So all about the one lady who wasn't in the right place, she hasn't called back.
She could have just lost the number. Maybe it was a gnome. We don't know. Anything could have happened. Hi, Paul.
Yeah, Paul here. I'm not sure what to do anymore.
You sound like Buzz Goober.
I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Okay, itching and nightmares. Itching. Is this what it's like to be a fucking doctor? Itching and nightmares. Bed bugs are small insects known to feed on blood, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bed bugs often report itchiness and sometimes delayed onsets of rashes. Bed bugs are not known to transmit any diseases or relatively harmless to humans. However, their presence can often attract pests to use them as a food source. Bed bugs have developed a resistance to the majority of common pesticides. It's not black mold. Bed bugs have developed a resistance to the majority of common pesticides, which he sprayed around. He did not. He specifically mentioned a lot of pesticides, which bed bugs would not be handled by. So it doesn't make sense that it would be anything but bed bugs to me. Like washing doesn't get rid of bed bugs. If anyone doesn't know, if you have bed bugs, if you bring even one piece of furniture into your house with bed bugs, the right way to approach the problem is to literally burn that piece of furniture, get rid of it, and consider everything in your house compromised now. You need to do a very thorough inspection. You likely need to do a proper fumigation of the entire building, and that means all of your furniture. Consider everything tainted. Clothing, shoes, anything that is soft or porous is now possibly tainted with bed bugs. There's probably eggs. Burn the house, gotcha. Yeah, basically. I'm not kidding. Like, they are one of the hardest things to get rid of. It's why you do not travel like with your clothes casually, because most hotels have probably had bed bugs at one point. Or you just burn the house down. A bed hag. Hold on. Look at autumn vines. All right, let's see what Tara has. Autumn vines are vines with orange and leaf. Oh, there you go. Tara found about what happened to Jay. It was autumn vines. The pheromone in autumn vines released in the air, while not toxic, often cause household accidents thanks to their blissful, dizzying effects. And they sound like a pitched up plasma pistol from Halo 1. All right. Good news, Paul. You're not going to die like the last 3 people they called, but it's bed bugs, so you're going to want to get rid of your house probably. Godspeed. Have a good weekend. I feel I have those. Vine noises. Play Vine Boom, I got ya. Hello, Home Safety Hotline.
Hello, employee.
Oh no. Are we gonna get fired?
We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate. I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
Carol, I need this job. Carol, I really need this job. Oh no. Forced to terminate. So we will die. Oh no. Did we fuck up? How many more fuck ups do we get? How many more mistakes do I get to make before I get the old boot? Oh no. Hello, Hope Safety Hotline. Hi, Joe.
Info you sent didn't help. And this family that claims to be mine is trying to have me committed. Where am I? Where's my real family? I need to get back to my real family. No, get off of me. Get off. You can't take me. I need to get back to my family.
She's fine. She's adjusting well to her new life, I think. I think she'll be okay. I think she's okay. Give her a week. Let her settle in a little bit. Give her a week. She'll be okay. Give her a week. Give her a little bit. Your brain on Fast and Furious. You're on thin ice. Damn, I was sure it was the doorway. It was. No, it is the doorway. I clicked on the fucking gnome beneath the doorway by accident and then hit send to call her. I clicked on the gnome by accident and then the button beneath that, because when you pick something, it disappears. And I hit again and then the button sent it over. Whoops. Sorry, Carol or James, whatever your name was, Jamie. I don't know what your fucking name was. You'll just give it 2 weeks. Adjust. Your new family's great. Jill, give it 2 weeks. She's just a little homesick. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues.
Okay, you didn't talk to me.
Changed after following the instructions you sent me.
You didn't talk to me.
Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here. So tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Well, you see, I think a leprechaun had a little like dinner party, and the meal of the night was your child's teeth in the heater. So I'm gonna be honest. I think you have leprechauns. I think you have a tiny little baby man running around your house, and he stole your kid's fillings. Get a leprechaun, man. I'm really good at this. I'm like on it with the right ones though. The wrong ones we're gonna like gloss over, but these ones where I know I'm right. I'm getting really competent at this. Sounds like whoever worked last time was really bad. Yeah, I know, right? They should fire that guy. Whoever that was. That gave that person the wrong information. His kid's missing teeth now.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money.
Yeah?
Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside.
Whoopee cushion.
I tried to scare the kids off.
Hi, Roy. Welcome in. Thanks for selling out. Hope your night's going well. Whoa! Whoa, we got a bot. Yeah, play the member sound. We haven't had a bot in a while. Whoa. Been a minute. I'd love to chat with you more about it on Discord. It would be a great opportunity to discuss the issue in more detail. I was reading that. You banned him too fast. He had an offer that I couldn't refuse. Okay, hold on. We got fart noises from outside. We got clothes missing. And that's it. My man gave me no other assistance. All right, we got fart noises. Laundry gnomes are a subspecies of gnomes with a thick fiber-like fur. They can fold their bodies into various shapes and often resemble dirty towels. Homeowners of laundry gnomes often report loud rattling or banging sounds coming from their washing machine and missing socks. Okay, it's not a laundry gnome. What the hell would this be then? Like, what would this be? Hold on. Okay, so we're missing clothes. A night gnome? Maybe, but a night gnome doesn't do fart noises. Like, night gnomes don't take anything. Any other new ones? No. Be a raccoon? Kind of sounds like farts, but they don't steal stuff. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Bed hag. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended sleeping apparatuses. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, the feeling of heavy weights on their chest. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems, such as asthma, so me, may be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing the shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. Bed hags can in fact become beneficial to a home, as their presence can frighten off pests such as various insects or mice. Okay, not a bed hag. Black mold. Clothes have started going missing. Strange whoopee cushion sound from outside. So it's an outside thing. I bet Cell is a bed hag. What does that mean? Wouldn't be a night wisp. That doesn't make sense. Let's look at raccoons. Clattering sounds at night, garbage cans, progressive neurological damage. It's not that. Reanimation? No. Reanimations are any deceased remains of a living creature capable of moving on their own. Homeowners of reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being tracked inside, large holes. Gnome. I don't know what this is. This one's tricky. It's not a Spriggan, is it? I vote raccoon. Raccoons don't take clothes and they don't make sounds that sound like whoopee cushions.
Hi, Vivi.
Trash gnomes. Warlock remnant? Wait, hold on. Trolls are giant. Well, it's not that. What do you... Wait, hold on. There's no way it's a troll. Trolls are giant 12-foot nocturnal creatures that are normally not seen in the home. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and still warm material. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. That does not sound like a whoopee cushion, I'm going to be honest. If Tara says troll, we're going to go with troll. By the way, if anybody wants a really good indie movie, go look up and watch a film on, I believe it's on Netflix right now. Let me check real quick. Actually, we might watch this in Discord some night. It is on Peacock and Apple TV right now. Apparently it's on Plex. It's called Troll Hunter. It came out in 2010. It is PG-13. It's not anything crazy. It is a small indie Norwegian film. So it's not in English. Do not watch it dubbed. I highly recommend the movie Troll Hunter, though. I don't want to tell you anything about it. I would rather anybody who's interested to just go watch it. If you want something that is actually really, really fucking good and way better than you would ever expect, think of the movie Twister. If you've ever seen Twister, except they're hunting trolls. It's so good. It is so much better than you would think it would be. Because they don't they don't do the lazy thing of showing you a like big scary monster, or just having it be revealed what it is that the whole movie is about, and thinking that on a low budget. And the reason I say lazy is on a low budget, you can't do that in most cases. You have to be more intelligent. When you have a low budget and you don't have a whole lot of time to actually dedicate to low budget CG or low budget actual, what's the word I want? Not stage dressing, but like costuming. You have to be a little more intelligent with how you direct scenes and how you frame encounters or moments of revelation in your film. And boy, does it nail it. Troll Hunter is so good. It's so much fun. If you like traditional troll folklore and you like cool little cryptid hunting movies, it's so good. Also, you have a troll, by the way, Edward. Just want to let you know. Your wife is probably having her clothes stolen by a deflating giant man that farts. Spoilers, they hunt trolls. This movie is even better if you're from Norway. Probably. Hello, Home Safety Hotline. Hi, Sheila.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't
Black
find
mold.
anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
It's the sprites. Yeah, I think it's tea sprites. What? Whoa, that was weird.
Please hold.
Has to be tea sprites, right? You assholes. Great. We've lost information now. It's the bees. Run, lady. Man, if I was allergic to bees, I don't know what I'd do. I stepped on so many bees when I was a kid. I had a crazy friend who I had a crazy friend who would just step on bees barefoot and constantly preface it with, I can step on them and not get stung. Do you want to see? And then he'd like squash them. Never believed him. I think he just bullshit. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to nothing somehow. Lucky. So that's where it started with selling feet? Yes, definitely. Yes, that is exactly how that works.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both
shit.
my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same
Oh,
time.
bed hag.
I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our
Boom.
kids all have asthma.
Bed hag.
Some
Bed hag.
severe allergies.
Bed hag, you can stop talking, Christy. Christy, I got you. You can stop talking, ma'am. I have you. I hear you. I got you. It's a bed hag. It's a bed hag. I need you to go get your...
Please hold.
It's a bed hag. It's a bed hag. Watch this. Watch. She's going to call back and be like, the information that you said did not work. Our bed is now on fire. A lot of these people wouldn't be dead if, they would give us good information on the start. Like on the first call, it's like when you call, if you're in IT, right? And someone's like, hey, my program's not working. And you're like, well, what are you using? They're like, I'm using Excel. Like, something's up with it. I don't know what's going on. And you go down there and you find out that they're just looking at a screenshot they took of Excel and they never opened the program in the first goddamn place. Because they're fucking stupid. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
Grab his dick and twist it!
I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the wall
No.
Non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
I'm gonna be Twitch chat and say no, I can't hear it. They just gotta ask like how they ask mechanics at the auto shop, just imitate the sound. That's what I do, but I always like also include a giant 1-page Word document that I printed out that says like exactly what was wrong, and then I have like a bulleted list of like how to replicate 40 to 60 miles an hour, hard braking, blah 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 blah. Like, I hope my mechanic thinks I'm not, or doesn't think I'm passive aggressive with those notes. I just try to be very thorough.
Please hold.
What was that? It sounded like the Zuby mushrooms or whatever they were called. I don't think they're called Zuby mushrooms. What were they? There were those little mushrooms that whistle. Whistling fungi. Because she said from the walls. Yeah. See, this sounds like that, right? It was the Zuby mushrooms.
Black mold.
You're hallucinating because of carbon monoxide. I advise you to leave your house ASAP. I put them in a planter. I fucking wouldn't. Look at this. If whistling fungi are ever singing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. Fuck that. Zuby mushroom sounds like something that would get you high as fuck. Drink this ayahuasca and then take a hit of these Zubies. Strap in. Hi, Home Safety Hotline. How can I help you?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you help me?
Maybe.
There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately.
Don't call your dog
I can
Meatball.
hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Okay, so gross odor, and she doesn't know where it's coming from, and the animal is being hit with it. So termites? It's not termites. It's the fake doggo. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the dog. I'm thinking it's the puka. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain. I feel like it's I feel like it's puka. Dog's dead. It might not be dead yet. It's like a slow rot. God, I fucking love Puka. Puka's so good. Puka loves Garu, the pretty boy. High Home Safety Hotline. Goober. Oh. He turned into a rat or like a dog? What was that? Whoa! Look at that. Buzz Goober. Mice. He's back. Hold on. Dude, I love this picture. This picture's great. This is going right up there on the, right up on the fridge. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Love that. All right. Not bad. He looks so disgusted. That wasn't bad. I think we pulled it back at the start. I think we pulled that back. We almost died. We got our call from our boss that was like, hey, if you fuck up again, we're going to terminate you. Whoa, she disappeared. Now there's a hole. Entity browser, entry browser. What is this? Whoa. We can study now. Wow. That's cool. New email. We're happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all necessary preparations for your impending dissension. Assuming you pass the trial, the soil is fertile. Keep up the good work, and thanks for working through the weekend. Whoa. Wily Coyote got her. All right, Sunday. So Flim said that this game has one thing at the end that's in 16:9, so I'll have to uncrop this. I just don't... Why is my monitor so dirty? What? Like the screen is dirty now. I wasn't there before. Oh, should I go to 16:9? Tara, you saw Flim beat this.
You in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Out right to jail. Right
Yes.
away.
Okay. So for the last day, we should be in 16:9. Where's the game at? There's the game. All right. Hopefully we don't miss anything. Clock in. Is there like a loud jump scare? If there's a loud jump scare, thy trial hath begun. Ooh. Oh, shit. All right, well, I'm going to need your all's help with this one. If this is all we're going to get, I'm going to need your all's help. Oh, no. We are many, we are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we?
Please hold.
We are many, we're above, we're followers of our queen. Those are ants. Oh, wait, yeah, bees would be it, too. It'd be bees. Termites? I don't think it'd be a termite. Bees make the most sense, but ants also make sense to me. But carpenter ants don't really do the whole queen thing as much as normal basic ants do. So it makes sense for it to be bees. Because bees are above and bees have a queen. Termites do have a queen. Yeah, but termites aren't above. They're below. Termites can go below the soil surface. It makes sense for it to be bees. It's a house fire. It's bees. It's gotta be bees. They can be above in an attic. That's not what it means, though. It's a philosophical thing. Showcase thy knowledge. Because bees are the only thing here that don't
you
really...
didn't study.
I hate exams.
Why are you the way that you are?
What do you mean? I'm doing great. We only got like 5 people killed. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I?
Please hold.
Animation? Never's literally over here with the fucking Wikipedia open. I swear I have nothing open. I'm not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? That's Cell. Animations serve no purpose, in my opinion. Oh, big art hot take coming out of Zen right now. All right, we'll do animation. Forge ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, hold on. No, this call can... Hold on. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am friend to the water of the sky. What am I?
Please hold.
James.
Also, hold on. Before we continue this.
Honey.
Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Is this the music? No, no, no. 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 What is that Silent Hill 2 song?
Maria?
There's a Silent Hill 2 song that sounds just like this.
Water mold.
Water mold? Hold on. Hold on. Is it this? Is it Black Fairy? No, it's not. Ah, shoot. It's the music that plays whatever James is like, I still see that town. No, the rain thing. It's Moss. I don't trust you all. Hold on, no. I'm trying to... Stop playing music! I'm trying to find Silent Hill music that sounds like this in this game.
My restless you.
Fuck it. I don't remember it. I don't know where it is. I don't remember. Okay, we'll go back to the game. I don't remember where it is. I don't know where it is. Some kind of fern. If it has rain in the name, it's probably that. Probably what? The rain thing. What rain thing? Think cell. Think. Rain thing. Animation serve no purpose. It's moss. There is no moss. Look under R. A rain nymph. That says I am the... Okay. Is it? I don't know if it's a rain nymph. Ferns live in rainforest. What are you talking about? Why are you playing sad music? Nothing sad is happening. Press on employee. So it's gonna die. I'm not helping here. This is a test. Hey, if I die, it's your all's fault. I haven't answered any of these. I've been using your all's answers. So it's not my fault if I die. My life is in your hands.
Holy crap! You are creepy as
I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I? Black mold?
Please hold.
Is it black mold? Is it black mold, finally? I am the nuisance? Has to be a fly. There's no way it's black mold. Has to be a fly because of the I'm a nuisance part. Black mold, though, would be funny. Mice? Ooh, you know what? Zen is actually right. Hold on. No, it's fucking mice. We're stupid. We were about to pick fly. I was genuinely about to pick fly. It has to be mice.
you know. I'm something of a scientist myself.
Has to be a mouse. Rats are plague things, not mice. Both are.
Black mold 100%.
It's mice. Bringer of pestilence is mice. Mice can carry disease. I vote fly. Okay, we'll see who's right. I'm going to go mice. I'm calling an audible. Zen, we're going to die together, all right? Could be fly. Good job. Rejoice. See, we did a good job. Flies bring no pestilence, they seek it. I bring the pestilence and plague inside your house inside. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within and they lose their way. What am I? Ooh, so is this the portal or is this the neighbor's doorway? Communism. It sounds like a portal because it says domains.
Please hold.
Could be the Wisp of Memories. I don't think it's the Wisp of Memories. It's step within. So that says portal because stepping within isn't stepping in the neighbor's doorway. That's not how the neighbor's doorway works. It's a doorway that doesn't go somewhere. Expansion? I don't think it's expansion. I don't think we have inflation here. I'm going to go with portal. It feels like it's portal. Couldn't that be grotto? I don't think it's grotto. Grotto's like a cave system. Grotto's like a cave system. Man, JJK is like an anime that I just it is Naruto in every way if it was inferior. But I can't stop watching. There are so many good parts of JJK, but God, the characterization and the actual attachment that is trying to be built between the viewer and the characters fails at almost every point. Anyway, moving on. Go watch JJK. It's not great, but it's entertaining. Portal. I think grottos are cool as fuck, but also terrifying. Grottos always seemed really cool and peaceful. Expand thy mind. Whoa, Hollow Earth theory. What is this? Is there like another planet inside of our planet? Ooh. Never. I like that emote. Happy Sugar Life was a fun anime. That's just China. We are companions of the garden. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. Wait. We are companions of the garden. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we?
Please hold.
We are companions of the garden. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? A rake? Rake isn't a thing. Maze isn't a thing. We are companions of the garden. Nobara deserved better. Fight me. Oh yeah, no. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I will just say that sequence had zero impact on me and Rich because we both were sitting there going, we never spent time like meeting anybody that's related to her really, or like her herself. So, and don't worry, I'm not spoiling it, even though it sounds like I am spoiling it, because if you haven't caught up, go catch up. But JJK is not that simple. Rake is in the garden where you step on it and tread no more. That's not an option, though. What is this? A mole? Wouldn't be a mole, because it's not a companion to the garden. Seedling? I could see seedling. I don't understand the compel those to tread, or compel those who tread to tread no longer. Stun seed. Like a Deku nut. Mole is an inspired choice. Well, I'm curious about what compel those who tread to tread no longer, because it's we compel those who walk here to walk no longer. They manipulate them into getting angry and fucking off with mind control. Was that seedlings though? I will try seedling. I'm gonna trust Never with his super good guessing.
Read stun seed but in contrary.
What? I'm gonna need you to take a crack at that again. I don't know what that is supposed to say. Guessing. I'm gonna trust Never over here after watching 8 people beat HSH. Let go thy stilted soul. Hey, do we get a quiz passing or failing grade after this?
Never is cheating. Close that walkthrough tab PLS will.
I am the dancer. I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? I'm the dancer, bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I'm the dancer, bringer of destruction. Consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What
Please
am I?
hold.
CO. I consume the weak and the reckless. I'm the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? You saying carbon monoxide? I am the dancer. I am the bringer of destruction. Dorcha? Dreamweaver. House fires. Neighbor's doorway. Fire? Could actually be house fire. I'm the dancer. Fire does dance. Fire can be described as dancing. It does bring destruction. It does consume the weak, and it can consume the reckless, especially if you run back into a house fire. Forsaken oil and careless light. I feel like that's the linchpin here is careless oil and forsaken oil and careless light. I almost submitted housefly. Yeah, but oil catches fire from light. Sen, I think forsaken oil is something that was forgotten that caused the fire. And then careless light is the ignition source that did not have any intention behind it. Or more literally, I guess it could literally be a careless ignition source. Because we never got a house fire. Descend. I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. What am I?
Please.
Oh, you're You're Dorka. You're the Dorka. By that logic, fire equals wood. Yeah.
I am the one WHO knocks.
I am the danger. I am the one who knocks. A gopher. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Is it here?
Who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger.
No. Why is it doing that? Stop it.
So let me clue you in. I am
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up. We'll get to that call in a minute. No, there's Breaking Bad on.
not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Okay. I love Breaking Bad. Oh, hi, Carol. What's going on? Oh, shit. No, I fucked up. No. No, what did she say? Wait, what did she say? What did she say, though? I don't know what she said. You're getting promoted? Yay! Is that my crown? What is this? What's happening? Is this how promotions work? What's going on? Why are my eyes on the left side of my face? Finally, a wife simulator. This is so goofy. That's so goofy. Why is there a little, like, music sequence? Oh my god. They had fun making this. This is really nice. This is very charming. Why not, Cat? Congrats. All right, I guess we're junior supervisor then. That's cool. That's fun. Complete the game. Do I get anything for beating this? Now become a senior. What do I get for beating it? That's cool. Oh, whoa, there's an art book. Whoa! When I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, my grandmother gifted me a Dungeons and Dragons monster manual she picked up from a thrift store. Immediately, I fell in love with
Cell
this
is a
book
senior on carrot mold.
despite having no idea what its purpose was. I would scour its pages constantly, learning everything I could about its many, many imaginative creatures. Since I started developing games, I very much wanted to make a game about the pure joy I experienced from flipping through the bestiary. Many games have featured in-game bestiaries, but rarely is it important to actually read through them in such detail. My first attempt at crafting a game based around my love of bestiaries was a game aptly titled Bestiary, a fantasy game in which you would play as a researcher, testing the dead bodies of monster corpses with various magical implements in an attempt to write an accurate bestiary entry for them, noting properties as you went. This prototype never really makes it past the conceptual stage, and with these concept art pieces and a crude UI and being as far as I took it. I wasn't fully happy with this direction as it was rather art heavy, seemed too generic, and felt little like the activity that inspired it. Which one was Dorcha? So I got one wrong. What did I get wrong? I don't remember what Dorcha does. Dorcha literally is just if he sees you, or if you see his shadow, he's found you already, and you can just prepare for your death. That was literally his entry. We can look in a minute though. Well, skip ahead while my wife and I wind up both getting jobs as actors at a local fantasy theme park called Evermore Park, in which she played a playful fairy and I voiced and puppeteered this big monster called the Fae King. The park gave a lot of improvisational freedom to its actors, and my wife and I both wound up really stretching some creative muscles while we were there. Every day we'd be crafting up stories on the spot for guests and improvising scenes with other actors. Eventually, many of the actors quit or were let go, but the park left a substantial creative void within many of the people who worked there, myself included. As time went on, I sorely missed performing and improvising with other actors and the constant but rewarding creative challenge. Tale weaving and lore crafting on the fly. During the pandemic, as things felt increasingly dire and lonely, I wrote up a new design document entitled 1-800-Bestiary, a game about answering calls for a hotline that prescribes solutions to various kinds of monster infestations. The hope was the caller angle would allow me to wrangle a bunch of actor friends into this fun and quick project, and maybe we'd all get a chance to recreate some of that creative spark, and I finally would get a chance to scratch my childhood bestiary itch. Alas, other priorities came up with other projects I was developing, so 1-800-Bestiary remained on the back burner for another 3 years. The one that involves the door and people getting lost. It was actually Closet Labyrinth. Fair. Like that spooky dog from Harry Potter. Boy, there is a big video about that park. Wait, is there really? Why not go with 1-800-Bestiary? Home safety hotline sounds so generic. I think this is the point, though. It's generic because it's analog horror. At the end of 2022, I released a horror game called Night Signal that I have been trying to finish for the past few years. And while the game didn't perform great financially, it sure seemed to resonate with those in the YouTube's comments sections. Because I am a weak human who craves validation, naturally I read each and every single comment as it came in, and I'd see some people say Night Signal reminded them of something called analog horror. I gave into curiosity and started going down this analog horror rabbit hole. Once again, I immediately fell in love. Here was this incredibly fascinating subgenre of horror that oozed with creativity and its second-hand approach to storytelling, all the while being wrapped in an instantly recognizable and nostalgic aesthetic. Gemini Home Entertainment, in particular, quickly became a favorite with its more subdued approach in presenting its horrors so matter-of-factly. Buried inside informational videos about mundane topics like wildlife and camping, Oh, I thought there was more to that. During my newfound love affair with analog horror, it occurred to me that at some point that the genre would be a perfect match for 1-800 Bestiary's gameplay concept. And right away, I revived the pitch and started on crafting a working prototype. I settled on a Windows 95 inspired interface, since analog horror was frequently channeling 90s era media formats, and it felt like the only natural digital equivalent. I only crafted this quick proof of concept piece before building the interface in engine and iterating from there. The new working title was now Lunar Archives, as I tentatively decided the new concept would revolve around aliens. At this time, the idea was that aliens/monsters could be from anywhere in this world, since that opened the largest number of creative possibilities. I struggled to come up with interesting monsters with such a broad setting. However, and it didn't really feel scary yet to read about a monster that lives nowhere near me. This is cool. Do I want to read 30 pages of this? Oh my god. Oh, we doing an FF stream? Like, is this what this is? Jeez, I didn't think it says art book, but there's so much. There's so much reading. The bestiary's entries increasingly felt like they needed to be more personal to be scary, so I decided that the monsters should all be things that live in your house. Out of curiosity, I asked my wife one day if she knew any folklore about monsters that live in your house. The answer was goblins. Oh, hell yes, now we're talking. So I excitedly grabbed one of my sketchbooks so I could doodle up some weird gobbos and a new, more fitting title idea. As soon as I started reading up on house goblin folklore, I instantly felt like a kid again. The monster ideas just started flowing out. The first monster design I did was my first Hob photo. I dove right into Photoshop and started painting my interpretation of a little goblin in a photograph of a living room. Trevor Henderson style. I gave him little troll doll style tufts and some simple slits for eyes, trying to evoke Guillermo del Toro-esque spirit of grounded, scary, but whimsical. After drawing my first Hob, I got a little carried away in my sketchbook, dreaming up different varieties of these weird little guys and detailing how they would function. Different hair and different false faces would denote different species and bring them closer in line with the big nose goblin designs everyone is familiar with. Guillermo del Toro's great stuff. If anybody hasn't seen Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities on Netflix, highly recommend it. It's super good. It's a little anthology series where he actually helped smaller, unknown indie horror directors get their projects produced. And they each get like a dedicated episode that I think is about an hour long. It's really good. It's so much fun. It's so good. I love Cabinet of Curiosities. I'm hoping there's a season 2 at some point, but I highly recommend it. It's so good. What the fuck? Who's that from? I can't even see it. It didn't even pop up in saying what? I don't know who that is. Who was that? It didn't pop up in chat for me. Faye for days. Zen. It didn't take long for me to go to sleep diving into Wikipedia. Wait, it didn't take long for me to go deep diving into Wikipedia to discover even more stories of Fae and begin interpreting them under the lens of my newfound design ethos, treating each creature as though it were simply some kind of bizarre animal. The idea for the inflatable trolls came from a mix between the folklores of trolls and spriggans, where spriggans were said to be small creatures that could grow to an enormous size. When I read this, it made me think of pufferfish, and I laughed as I tried to picture what such a creature would look like when deflated. I gave this ability to trolls because folklore usually portrayed them as too big to enter people's homes, and spriggans felt like they had plenty of distinctive qualities already. Oh, look, there he is. There's the little leprechaun man. When drawing monsters, I frequently would find myself having to paint the entire monster first in order to get certain poses to feel accurate, before erasing parts of them to later hide them behind some furniture or blurring them out into oblivion. And then, of course, they would be crushed into tiny pixels by the end anyway. Less is more after all, but I still had to draw them more to get there. There he is. There's our boy. Leprechaun looks perverted. It looks like he's sitting in the corner of your bathroom. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm scared by a lot of stupid, silly things. As such, both humor and horror can feel like one and the same sometimes. When I read the stories about the puka who pretends to be a horse just to buck people around and scare them for a laugh, I thought of what an indoor modern equivalent might be. Immediately, I thought of those viral photos of tiny dogs creepily staring at their owners. And this is the result. It might be my proudest artistic achievement. Gnome problem. These gnomes in particular may have suffered the most from the reduction in the image fidelity when compared to their paintings. So here they are in their full high definition glory. Check them out. Check out them little guys. Fuka's pretty eerie. I can't with how goofy it is. It's so funny. The Spriggan by far may be the hardest creature to spot. All throughout development, I've asked playtesters to try and find the Spriggan. No one has found the Spriggan. I could consider this as a failure on my part as a designer, but instead I left it as is in the final product. Make of that what you will. Yeah, that was really hard to see when it was tiny. I get why no one could see that. Troll in focus. The troll is another creature that I painted in far more detail before blurring him to heck and back. So here he is in all his wrinkly, deflated glory for your viewing pleasure. The boggart may be the most traditionally spooky creature I've designed for HSH. This uncanny human-like face and the long, slender figure. After reading into boggart lore and finding out that they are sort of the forefathers of our modern-day boogeyman, it only seemed fitting to make the boggart more traditionally ghoulish. Scruffy fellow. The trash gnome was inspired by a fan suggestion describing Oscar the Grouch, but worse. The thought of a muppety creature with a large mouth that lives in the trash was too entertaining to pass up. To create the trash gnome, I took a photo of a raccoon and rearranged the eyes and head to create our scruffy little friend here. This is once again another creature where I created more than would be seen for the end result. Oh, the eyes are on the ear. Oh, it is! I didn't catch that. His eyes are up on his ears. That's funny. I like that. That's funny. I do like that. To source photographs for entries, I would browse free use, CCO, Creative Commons, something, I think is what CCO is. Photography libraries for photos that looked like they would be the perfect fit for photoshopping a monster within. But on occasion, I would stumble upon a photograph that was so intriguing on its own that I would be inspired to write an entry for it as is. This photo, for example, by Tasha Komrowski, was immediately captivating and inspired the Mere Nymph entry on its own. I changed the skin tone up to up the creepy factor slightly, but the photo is otherwise unaltered. Cute. Yeah, I do like his little eyes. He looks like a fuzzy frog. Really doesn't seem too remarkable. This looks like an SCP entry. I like this. I also think there's a face in it right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on this for you guys. It also looks like there's a face right here. So, like, there's a nose, and then there's an eye. But it's probably a tree in the background. It's probably just a tree where there's, like, a knot in the wood right here. And then the actual bar that seems to wrap around the whole mirror is likely causing the second eye to kind of appear. That's my guess, though. Spoopy. Hidden in plain sight, making people question ordinary objects in their home is both quite funny and quite creepy. And that's something these fan suggested entries, Soap Sprite and Laundry Gnome, exhibit pretty well. Yeah, I was in the stream when he was drawing the Laundry Gnome. And this was a lot brighter than what he like settled on whenever I popped in. There was a lot more you could see. You could very clearly see the little like hand peeking out, and the nose and the eyes were a lot more visible. Also, the eyes being on the front means that this thing is a predator. So take that as you will. The design for the sprites was intended to be a mix between mosquitoes and a more traditional fairy design. In general, I am frightened by most flying insects, so I wanted to give the idea of having a little fairy in your home to give people like me the shivers. Is Big Bird a predator? Technically. Evolutionarily, yes, Big Bird is certainly a predator. This is also a character that I popped in and saw him drawing. This was a lot darker when I popped in. I guess he made it brighter. The Warlock Remnant is in fact an edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask from my childhood, along with a cheap vampire costume I had from a past Halloween. Felt cute, might delete later. The concept of coupons came about after I received feedback from the demo players asking for more motivation for playing the game. Well, since playing the game poorly, more motivation for playing the game well, since playing the game poorly would net you more interesting content in the form of consequence calls. I thought that pointless employee discounts for products offered by HSH would make for funny yet lore-heavy content.
That's just straight up beautiful, by the way.
I think that was meant for this. I don't think that was meant for for the coupon. How long has this been in the making? I'm gonna say a couple years. I thought the pointless blah blah blah, yet lore-heavy content for high-scoring incentives, and based the look of the product images off 90s infomercial ads. Ratty end. Originally, the game over ending was much simpler and to the point, with Carol firing the player and wiping their memory before sending them on their way. After the promotion ending was written, it was decided to come up with something a little more whimsical for the game over to better suit the world of HSH. Inspired by Roald Dahl's The Witches, we came up with the idea that Carol should turn the player into a mouse instead. On the morning of the shoot, I molded these props from air drying clay.
Sell rat. Sell rat.
I molded these props from air drying clay, painted them with acrylic paint, and then hastily glued some faux craft store fur onto them. David then held them in front of the camera while I filmed the ending on my living room floor. Riddle me this. Originally, the player received their promotion at the end of this shift on Saturday, but it felt a bit too abrupt to go from otherwise normal workday to the game's fantastical ending in the span of a single call. After a bit of brainstorming, we wound up coming up with a dedicated final trial day where you would be called by cryptic cloak-wearing callers testing your knowledge with riddles without having access to your database for information. When the game's ending was written, in order for music to be composed, When the game's ending was written, in order for music to be composed for it early on, this crude animated storyboard, or animatic, was created in order to dictate the pacing and structure of the ending so music could be written for it. The animatic in the music would later serve to guide the pacing of the actual shoot, with David shouting out appropriate cues as we filmed. So the previous employee became a rat. Oh yeah, that confirms it then. Basically, the last guy who worked was turned into a smart mouse and went into that hole. Okay. Remember the video about the smart mice saying help? Yeah. So all of the original video was just past employees that were turned into a mouse. That's cool. The promotion crown was a unique prop I hot glued together out of various craft store materials, including a small wreath, little curvy sticks, and fake mushrooms. Given the player is only getting their first promotion, the materials involved are more crude and common than the more lavish crown that the Faye Carol wears. Faye Carol's makeup. In addition to the role of playing Carol, Courtney also designed the final makeup and costume look for Faye Carol in the game's ending cutscene, depicting Carol in her truer, more ancient form. In Courtney's own words, I want to look like a proper swamp witch. Faye, we got an achievement for reading through the whole art book. Faye Carol's costume was also pieced together by Courtney herself, utilizing stress netting, faux moss, and a stressed black skirt, and finally topping it all off with a crown fashioned from faux twigs and leaves. All right. Even witches modernize their enterprise. Ooh, there's an options. Like, there's a new options thing. Hold on. Wait, what? Why did the options thing? Oh, wait, did I get a new theme? Ooh. I don't think that's new. Why did it say I have unemployment immunity? Oh, post-descent manipulations. Always display accuracy. Ooh. So there's a way to tell you if there's a thing. Add a button to skip call wait time. Unemployment immunity. That's nice. Weekly reports. Hold on. Oh, here we go. We can see what we got wrong. Oh, we can only see how the it doesn't tell us like what we picked though. That's a bummer. Oh, we got 2 of them wrong on the trial. We didn't just get 1. We got 2 of them wrong. I don't know which 2 these were, but we got 2 of them wrong. I'm gonna say not bad. 3rd was the mice, I think. That wasn't that bad. That's cool. That was a cool game. No, I didn't hate that. That was good. Rest in peace to Jay's brother, though. Gonna be honest. Rest in peace to Jay's bro. Jay's bro was I don't know. He's out there somewhere, and hopefully that lady is getting used to her new family. Can't wait for Homicipher. Oh my god, Homicipher is gonna be so much fun when that comes out. I'm so excited for Homicipher. I can't wait. Well, next Monday we will finish up Momo. Because Friday, I don't know what we're doing Friday. I'll have to talk to everybody. I don't know what we're doing. If we're not doing Power World on Friday, though, we'll probably be doing up. We'll probably be doing, I don't know what. I'll keep you guys posted on what we're doing Friday. I think I might try to, now that Dokupon's done, I'm going to try to consolidate my collab days a little bit. I think if I have to catch up on stuff, Monday will always be the catch-up day, though. So I want to try to keep some semblance of a concrete schedule for you guys so you can know what to expect from streams.
Community stream?
On Friday? Twice as many Power World streams? Oh, you guys seem to hang out a lot during Power World streams. People seem to like them. So we might do more Power World. We'll see. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was fun. That was a cool ending. Now we got to just finish up Momo. But have a good night, guys. Hope you all enjoyed Power World Sweep. I will see you all on Friday. I will not be on Shad stream on Thursday for the next 6 weeks still, because I still have classes. So go hang out with Shad on Thursdays if you guys get a chance. He's usually streaming. He's usually having a good time. Since I'm not over there, though. But if you do stop by, be nice. I'll see you all Friday for possibly Power World. And Saturday, we will be finishing up the last 4 cutscenes of the Pandemonium raids in FF14. And probably starting 6.1. We'll probably be starting 6.1 finally. So post Endwalker will begin. And then Sunday is Kingdom Hearts 1 with Shad. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. He has. He's a big fan. So strap in for that ride. But have a good night, guys. Appreciate you all. Bye. I mean, I gotta click 2 things to end my stream. It's so weird to say bye now. I need to end stream and then get ready to hit, are you sure? And then go bye.